Spider-Man in the Avengers, Spider-Man in the Avengers, Spider-Man in the Avengers. It may actually be closer to a reality.
Kevin Feige and James Gunn should just listen to me because I know exactly how to make the perfect superhero team.
Gentlemen, the Avengers have assembled. Charlie.
Yeah, they got the whole kit and caboodle out there. They must have went to Universal.
They should let me come up with the phase for the next few superhero movies because I could turn your favorite Instagram model into Black Widow. Yeah, I love the boots too.
Standing the weight of this moment. While I do want to get my hands on that Iron Man armor, I think he's looking to make his own statement in the ring tonight.
I can change Iron Man's gender to a woman and make it make sense.
I actually put it on all by myself, which is a huge improvement from that guy, right? You suck, okay? You really do. So again, it's a little clunky. You can kind of hear the plastic hitting each other. I still have some things to pad.
My Spider-Man is Mexican, okay? At this point, I'm unstoppable.
Joe's the leader of the pack now. He's the alpha. No. I'm the alpha.
The Avengers has been a big deal for over a decade, but lately Marvel movie box offices aren't what they want.
Cracking down on Marvel Studios, canceling expensive, risky projects, and banking on reliable franchises instead. Now, on the one hand, this sounds like Marvel is getting back on track, producing quality over quantity. But I'm conflicted because if Marvel never took risks, then we never would have gotten this.
We are
To the average person, they see Marvel movies making hundreds of millions of dollars, but when you have a budget of $500 million and a marketing budget of $250 million, that measly $200 million you made off that investment isn't enough. They're also seeing a bunch of cancellations.
Marvel fans, we need to talk. The fan base is in an uproar, and I think there's a lot of confusion out there surrounding new reports about Marvel Studios not moving ahead with risky projects like a second Eternals movie or another Captain Marvel movie. And I've just seen so many people turn this into a negative while not realizing what's actually going on. Like literally everybody's getting it wrong. So
They recently cast Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. And my question is, can he handle being the lead of another major franchise? He's already in The Mandalorian. He's already in The Last of Us or whatever. All the shows that people I know are talking about that I don't watch, he's on them. And he himself said he couldn't have gotten to where he was today without his Game of Thrones appearance. Pretty sure that Fantastic Four movie's gonna be great.
I always get, are you the guy from Narcos? Are you the guy from Game of Thrones? Are you the Mandalorian?
What do you say?
I say, it's me!
Also, the creator of the 90s Spider-Man animated universe is saying that he wants to be involved in these Spider-Man movies. From his perspective, and from our perspective who grew up on that cartoon, isn't that where the Spider-Man multiverse came from? I mean, it's really from the comics, but in terms of animated, that's where we were first introduced to that.
Am I going mad? This is the one that's supposed to be our leader?
James Gunn's DCEU is off to a crazy start. He's already casted for the Superman movie, which was called Superman Legacy, I think, but they recently changed the name. There's like one promotional image and a couple cast photos. I think everybody trusts James Gunn to get the job done. His superhero movies have not missed yet.
How are we supposed to do that?
Well, supposedly these bald bodies find you attractive, so maybe you can work out some sort of trade.
You must be joking.
No, I really heard they find you attractive.
I think the biggest development in superhero movies lately is that people are learning the difference between a Sony movie and a Marvel movie. There are a lot of people that are unaware that in the 90s, Marvel was broke and they sold off a lot of their characters, including Spider-Man. Spider-Man today is clearly one of the most profitable franchises in the world. You can get Spider-Man anything. Spider-Man is on everything. And he has one of the few movies that are actually bringing in the box office success that these companies want. But at the time, they had to sell them, and Sony got it. And Sony has been milking it. Even to the point that there are a couple of stars who've appeared in these movies who did not know that they were in a Sony Spider-Man movie, not a Marvel Spider-Man movie.
However, there's a theory that Sydney and Dakota were under the impression that the film was part of the MCU when they signed on. Here's an Instagram post Sydney dropped announcing her involvement. She tagged Marvel Studios. Dakota Johnson did the same thing. The biggest red flag, though, and it's a big one, is that Dakota Johnson left her agency, WME, 1 week after the Madam Web trailer was released. That was a massive tell.
Like the chick who played Madam Web and Doctor Who dude, I don't think they knew that they weren't in a MCU movie. They were in a Sony movie.
After getting the Madam Web role, Dakota ran into Elizabeth Olsen at a hotel. Lizzie told her that working at Marvel's fun and she enjoys being Scarlet Witch. Same thing happened to Matt Smith. He only joined Morbius because Karen Gillian, who plays Nebula in the MCU, told him that working at Marvel's fun. Back when Bad Bunny was El Muerto, he shared that he's excited to be a part of the Marvel family. What family? All you got is Tom Hardy and Jared Leto.
Also in Spider People news, there are reports that Sony wants the next Tom Holland Spider-Man movie to be another multiverse Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, but Marvel is like, oh, we want it to be a street-level story because that's what this character's been missing. And look, honestly, everybody wants the Spider Dudes to all team up again, but that type of thing needs to be built up to. But corporations see money, money, money. And at the same time, audience wants it too, so it's tough.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That was it.
Wow.
With previous Disney CEO Bob Iger returning to the company, he claims that they're going to start focusing on quality, not quantity. All the rumors suggest and show that during 2020, Michael Chapek, the former CEO who wasn't there for very long, greenlit a bunch of projects, and they're claiming that that is what's diluted their brand. At the time, everybody was racing to see who would win the streaming wars, and it's clear it was Netflix and YouTube. So I don't watch any of the shows. I've been honest with people. I only look at Star Trek. I'm sorry. And I recently finally watched Netflix's Avatar. But I watch all of the reviews of what people think of the shows, and it seems to be a mixed bag with people. I don't watch them because I just know I don't really like watching TV. If it doesn't have Spock or a multiverse version of Spock in it, probably not gonna look.
Spock. Are you naked?
No, Captain.
No, Chris, he's not. He was about to be.
A lot of people want Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man to return, but obviously that would take away from his huge sacrifice in the movies. That's what that was about. Plus, he just won an Oscar or whatever. He's doing great. They would literally have to pay Robert Downey Jr. $100 million plus to do it again because that's how much he was getting paid for the last one. I can't see somebody turning down $150, $200 million to do like 3 movies.
Robert Downey Jr. is the world's highest paid actor for the 3rd year in a row, according to Forbes magazine. The Iron Man actor ringed in a cool $80 million this past year.
Also, a lot of casual fans today have no idea who the Avengers lineup is because it's been so long between Marvel movies. It's been like 8 years or something, 6 or 7, 8 years since the last Avengers movie. I'm totally locked in, dialed in to the Marvel culture, and to tell you the truth, I don't know who's on the Avengers. Falcon?
I need to watch this movie.
You haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming? I haven't seen the Falcon. Oh no, there isn't one. Sorry.
So, because of all of this, Deadpool and Wolverine will apparently be Marvel Studios' only release this year, and people are expecting it to be really good. As far as many sources I've seen think that it will be a $1 billion movie. And now there's only been one movie that was rated R that made $1 billion, and that was Joker. And right behind it at like 975 million was Oppenheimer. And number 3 for the highest earned rated R movies was Deadpool 2 at $700 and something million. It's possible for it to go past $1 billion, but I feel like that might be a bit of the hype train.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo.
I would love for it, though. We all want to see Wolverine. This young generation didn't grow up on the X-Men, and I can't wait for when the X-Men are a part of the new MCU movies for people to find out how woke and gay X-Men is and always was. They have no idea.
Many other cartoons at the time was the kind of themes the show dealt with. While it was a Saturday morning cartoon, the show tackled some really dark and heavy adult stories. And this show did not shy away from any of it. X-Men used mutants as an allegory to explore racism, prejudice, slavery, wrongful imprisonment, pandemics, depression, grief, war, and so much more. This was a kid's show? Yeah, this show was no joke, man.
Why do you hate us? What did we ever do to you?
You were born.
My friend Tony Direct, who you may see on social media, I had to explain to him when we were in college how woke X-Men was, and it blew his mind.
Let's just hope the neighbors never find out our beautiful Jubilee's a mutant.
So what do you guys think Marvel should do? Let me be the showrunner, okay? Check out this other video I did about something really important.